Hello viewers, Chief here. Welcome to any new subscribers, and welcome to anybody that just might be curious and is clicking through. Please stay with us for the journey while we taste test today this Raze energy drink. This is a 0 sugar version with 0 calories, and the flavour is Galaxy Burst. And what I'll do is include a screenshot of the stats on the label, and it's quite a striking can. It's a standard 500ml can, but it does have the 54 or 55mm narrow top on there, which is just a bit over 2 inches, and it's a clear clear aluminium can, but it has a shrink wrap plastic sleeve over the top for the badging, and that just comes over the top and it's shrink wrapped to the shape of the can. Now, you probably can't see it, but these little orange dots here, they're raised dots. They're like little drops of nail polish on there, and it gives you a nice grip on the can, so you can hold the can even if it's wet or slippery. I have a lot of frost or ice on there or moisture, and it's got a very good grip on the can. And there's a giant seam down the back. What I'll do is, when I finish the taste test, I'll cut this plastic sleeve off and just do a screenshot of the two so you can have an idea of how these things usually are shrink wrapped onto the can. Very, very striking. The brand Raze has a very large dynamic R symbol on the can. It's got some pretty colours on there, some yellow and orange. It does stand out, it's quite striking. So let's give this Galaxy Burst flavour a test run. We have our 500ml glass with a 1 cubic inch ice cube in there. It's a little bit frosty today, the ice cube. So let's see how much pressure we have in this can. Let's open it up and see if we can hear any pressure disturbance between the atmosphere and the inside of the can. Yes, that was very violent. And even though it's only about a 54 or 55mm diameter aluminium lid, it's very, very thick aluminium. That was hard to push this tab down. So let's have a smell what Galaxy Burst smells like. I have no idea. This is just pure guesswork. Smells like a root beer. A very sweet root beer, but that's the initial aroma. Maybe I'll get some more oxygen into the can. It might be a bit different when we get some into the glass, so here we go. So Raze Energy Galaxy Burst 0 sugar flavour. Let's have a look at the liquid. Very, very clear liquid. I'll just wipe some condensation off the glass. It's very clear. I can see the fingers quite clearly through the colour of the liquid on both sides there, so there's no problem. We won't have any focus from this distance because I can't reach the camera, but we have a lot of large bubbles on the inside of the glass, and that ice keeps floating about 90% of the way down, maybe 85-90%, and there's a lot of large bubbles affixed to the bottom of the ice cube and around the bottom edge like this, just giving it some buoyancy, otherwise that cube would be right under. Let's see if we can pick up some smell, aroma from there. From Raze Sugar-Free Galaxy Burst. I get an aroma of root beer or creaming soda, which is virtually the same thing. A little bit of raspberry, if I'm not mistaken. That's what my nostrils pick up today. I might be totally mistaken. Let's give it a taste and see how we go. This is an interesting drink. It's like a Jekyll and Hyde drink. We have this struggle between the bitterness side of the drink and the sweetness side of the drink. I would say the bitterness side is won by 51% to the sweet side, which will be about 49%. So it's virtually half and half. The dominant flavour seems to be something which is citrusy or lemony. And it does have a very strong acrid bitterness to it, that artificial bitterness. It's not something which is pure and natural like a tangerine or an orange or a lime or lemon juice. It's that bitterness from an artificial source, and that's balanced out by a sweetness. tastes a little bit like raspberry and creamy soda. It's a little bit of a mystery there, but it's quite a nice balance. On the roof, the tongue and the mouth, I still have a lot of that sweetness. On the after swallow, I could feel it going all the way down the esophagus and the windpipe to below the table level to the stomach. I just get that sweetness from there. All in all, that's not a bad little drink at all. I don't think that this would be something you would use as a hydration drink or as a thirst quencher. I'll just pause for a moment and grab this phone call. Sorry about that interruption with that phone call, folks. So we have the Raze drink here, and I wouldn't recommend that this would be used for a hydration drink because it's a little bit sweet. You could dilute it with a bit of water just to give it a bit more interest and to take the sweetness away, but certainly as a little pick-me-up after any physical or rigorous exertion, this would be right up your alley. I would put this in my second tier of drinks, and I would purchase it as a second tier level of drink. I would give this drink 8 out of 10. The only downside to this drink in this country, it is fairly expensive. It works out a bit over $5 a can because it's not readily available. In other parts of the world, in Walmarts and the Northern Hemisphere and places such as that and Tesco, you can purchase this drink for a lot cheaper. So it is cost prohibitive, but it's not too bad at any rate. I thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next test.